Can you solve all these Class 10 Economics Chapter 2 sectors of the Indian economy questions? Service is both. Bravo. Both 1 and 2 is the answer. Pick the odd one.
Correct. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation is spot on.
Find the odd one out.
Nicely done. Driving is solid.
Atom is an example of.
Solid response. Tertiary sector is valid.
What is meant by GDP?
Nice work. Gross domestic product fits perfectly.
Railway is an example of.
Clear logic. Public sector is sound. McGregor was implemented in. Excellent. 2005 is well reasoned.
Animal husbandry is a part of.
Nice selection. Primary sector is correct.
Cantor works in the dash sector.
Exactly. Organized makes sense.
Hidden unemployment is also called.
Great thinking. Disguised unemployment is right.
McGregor guarantees job to poor for. Well done. 100 days is right.
Now Planning Commission is known as. Correct response. Niti Aayog is accurate.
Life insurance is an activity of the.
Right again. Service sector is valid.
Information and technology is a part of.
Right choice. Tertiary sector is best.
Manufacturing sector is associated with.
On track. Secondary sector is correct.
Give an example of an intermediate good.
Strong choice. Wheat flour is right.
Converting cotton into cloth is a part of.
You're right. Secondary activity is correct.
Another name for secondary sector is dash.
Smart move. Industrial sector is accurate answer.
Converting iron ore to steel is a part of.
You chose secondary activity. Correct? The secondary sector is also known as dash. Well picked. Industrial sector is correct.
Cotton cultivation falls under dash sector. Valid point. Primary is true.
Reliance Industries Limited are dash owned. You got it. Private fits.
The motive of private sector enterprises is.
Great job. Profit making is accurate. Which sector has the provision of paid leave? Excellent choice. Organized is right.
The mammoth task of measuring GDP is taken by.
Well reasoned. Central government ministry is correct.
Is animal husbandry a primary sector activity?
Perfect. True is the one.
Basket weaver is an example of dash occupation.
Good job. Secondary works well.
The tertiary sector is also called dash sector.
Smart pick. The service sector is correct. Mostly, workers in the agricultural sector are. Sharp thinking. Underemployed is right.
What is the main focus of the secondary sector?
Good thinking. Manufacturing goods is right.
Which sector has the largest contribution in GDP?
Nice selection. Service sector is correct.
Which activity is not part of the primary sector?
Bravo. Textile manufacturing is the answer. Where are the most of the unemployed people found? You got it? Agriculture fits.
The task of measuring GDP is undertaken by the dash. Excellent choice. Central government is right. The motive of the public sector enterprises is dash.
On track. Social welfare and security is correct.
Which of these can be considered as basic services?
Good job. Police station works well.
Which sector has considerably grown in recent years? Perfect. Territory is the one. What are the two main sectors of the Indian economy? Well done. Primary and secondary is right.
Name the third category of activities that fall under.
Nicely done.
The tertiary sector is solid.
Which of the following is included in tertiary sector? Well reasoned. All of them is correct. What is the next step after the primary sector activity? Clear logic. The industrial sector is sound. Economic activities classified on the various sectors are. Strong choice. All of the above is right. What are the groups of classification of an economy called? Solid response. Sectors is valid. Which of the following is not an example of tertiary sector? Well picked. Forestry is correct. Which sector is primarily associated with natural resources? Smart pick. Primary sector is correct. The task of collection of data in all three sectors is done by.
Great job. Nenso Enso is accurate.
Identify the natural product from the list of items given below. Exactly. Cotton makes sense. Which of the following sectors is the largest employer in India? Excellent. Primary sector is well reasoned. Government owns most of the assets and provides all the services. Smart move. Public sector is accurate answer. In the data given of GDP, which was the most productive sector in 1974? Right choice. Primary is best. Which of the following activities does not belong to the primary sector? Good thinking. Banking is right. What is the significance of categorizing economic activities into sectors? Correct response. To simplify economic analysis is accurate. There is no provision for overtime, paid leaves, holidays at sea, and dash sector. You're right. Unorganized is correct. Which age group of children is included for calculating net attendance ratio? Correct. 14-15 is. In which sector there is no provision for overtime, paid leave, holidays, etc.? You chose an organized sector. Correct. As per Niti Aayog dash, jobs can be created by improvement of education sector. Nice work. 20 lakh fits perfectly. What are the resources which get exploited for production in the primary sector?
Right again. Natural and biological resources is valid.
All the basic services like banking, transport, insurance belong to dash sector. Valid point. Tertiary is true. When we produce a good by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of the. Sharp thinking. Primary sector is right. Employment in the service sector dash increased to the same extent as production. Great thinking. Has not is right.
In terms of GDP, the share of tertiary sector in 2013-14 is between dash percentage.
60-70 works well.
The sum of production in the three sectors gives what is called the dash of a country.
Smart pick. Gross domestic product is correct.
Ownership of assets and delivery of services is in the hands of private individuals in. On track. Private sector is correct.
The goods that are used as raw materials for further production are known by which name?
Perfect. Intermediate goods is the one. A situation in which more persons are employed on a job than are optimally required is.
Right choice. Disguised unemployment is best.
More than half of the workers in the country are working in which of the primary sectors? Sharp thinking. Agriculture is right. Out of 200 million children in the school-going age group, how many are attending schools?
Exactly. 2/3 makes sense. Production of a commodity, mostly through the natural process, is an activity in dash sector.
Well done. Primary is right.
Using sugarcane as raw material, we make sugar or gur. Under what sector does this activity come?
Great job. Industrial is accurate.
Over the past decade or so, certain new services such as dash have become important and essential. Excellent choice. Information and communication technology is right. The infant mortality rate of Odisha is dash, higher than in some of the poorest regions of the world.
Excellent. 45 is well reasoned.
Central government in India made a law implementing the right to work in how many districts of India?
Good thinking. 625 districts is right. Name the sector that does not produce a good, but they are an aid or support for the production process.
Well picked. Service or tertiary sector is correct.
The money value of all final goods and services produced within a country during a particular year is called. Correct. Gross domestic product is spot on.
Which of the following neighboring countries has better performance in terms of human development than India? The poor.
You got it? Sri Lanka fits.
Which sector has emerged as the largest producing sector in India? Select one from the following alternatives.
Smart move. Tertiary sector is accurate answer. The tertiary and the secondary sector produce dash of the produce, where the employee is less than half of the people.
Solid response. 45 is valid.
In the past 100 years, there has been a further shift from secondary sector to tertiary sector in developed countries.
Bravo. True is the answer.
Those activities by themselves do not produce a good, but they are an aid or support for the production process, are called dash.
Correct response. Tertiary is accurate. Underemployment is hidden in contrast to someone who does not have a job and is clearly visible as unemployed. It is also called dash. You chose disguised unemployment. Correct. Which sector is represented in the picture?
Nice selection. Unorganized sector is correct.
The dash sector mostly comprises of landless agricultural laborers, small farmers and marginal farmers, sharecroppers and artisans, etc.
strong choice. Unorganized is right.
NREGA has guaranteed days of employment in a year in many districts of India. What are the correct number of days? Nicely done. 100 days is solid.
It has been noted from the histories of many, now developed, countries that at initial stages of development, sector was the most important sector of economic activity.
Valid point. Tertiary is true. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Right again. Contact Narayan Chengder on Facebook is valid.